The yacht in front of me is a 2016 Prestige 550 Flybridge. This yacht is listed for sale by the Chesapeake Yacht Center in Baltimore, Maryland. Now, this yacht was a very successful model for Prestige yachts. They actually built it between 2012 and 2018. It's 59 feet in length. The beam is 15 feet and 8 inches. And like I said, they stopped producing this in 2018. The current F-line features a 520 and 590. So this one probably closely resembles the 590. Now, this yacht has only had one owner, and it's been maintained by the dealership throughout the entirety of its life. It's essentially a turnkey ready used listing, and it comes with all the factory options that you would want on a yacht like this. Just to put the price into perspective, a brand new Prestige 590 would cost you anywhere from 2 to possibly 2.2 million in the United States market. So this yacht being listed right above 1 million, you already have all of that depreciation built in, and I think it's a really good value for anyone looking for a yacht that feels very modern. You have all of the modern electronic systems. And like I said, the single owner has maintained this yacht impeccably. It's actually had an engine and pod service every single year, with the last one being in April of 2022. The yacht is currently being detailed on the exterior, so I think we're gonna hop inside and start the tour there. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we've stepped inside this beautiful main salon. And as you can see, this does have the galley aft layout. Take a little step down into the galley, and you can see you have your dishwasher, your convection oven, the cooktop. You have your fridge and freezer built in right here, and then storage overhead. You also have your sink, and there's also a lot of great storage built in. And you also have storage built into the little bar area here. And if we look on the other side, you have even more storage, as well as your battery breakers. Now, one thing I really like on these Prestige yachts is you have these really large wrap-around windows. So you have tons of great natural light in this main salon. I also like the accent lighting in the ceiling. And if we step forward, you'll see your dining table in the middle, and this is expandable. And then you have the seating that wraps around. Forward of the dining area, you can see this TV that rises up right here. And this is powered by the push of this button. And you'll see on the opposite side of the dining area, you have the helm station and another sofa on this side. Now, moving forward to the helm station, one thing I really liked is, even though this is a 2016, the electronics still feel incredibly modern. You have two Raymarine multifunction displays. You can see the radar displayed on one and the chart plotter on the other. You have your compass forward. And then over here you have your throttle controls, as well as the Cummins joystick control, and your VHF radio down below. You do have a large twin helm seat, and it looks like you have AC vents underneath, so you'll be incredibly comfortable at the helm. That's one of the things on this yacht that is upgraded. This yacht does come with an upgraded AC system as an 84,000 BTU Tropical AC system. So whether you're suffering in the East Coast 90-degree weather or you're down in the Bahamas, you'll be incredibly comfortable when the AC is turned on this yacht. And the woodwork in the main salon is a dark Mojave wood, and I think it looks incredibly nice. You have to let me know what you think in the comments down below. So this yacht is a 3-cabin layout. Down these stairs, you'll actually find the master cabin, but we'll head to that last. So moving forward, we're going to move down to the guest cabins. And all the way forward is where you find the VIP cabin. Now this bed is a scissor berth, so you can see there's built-in storage drawers underneath. And you can set this up in a queen configuration, or you can split these 2 beds into 2 singles. And you do have a hatch up above in the ceiling if you want some extra ventilation or natural light. You can see the screen is built in there, and currently that's just covered by the sun pad cushion. And then on each side, you have hanging lockers, and you also have a little dressing table or makeup table right here. And that is soft close. On the opposite side, you have controls for the stereo system and another hanging locker. And then the ensuite is through this door right here. So you can see at the end of the room, you have the separate shower stall. And it looks like you have the wand right here. And this can clip in up here. And then you have teak on the flooring. I really like that. And then you have the toilet and the vanity. And this ensuite also acts as the day head, because you'll see the door to the landing right here. So you have to share this head with the other guest cabin. And then in this room, you also have a TV mounted up on the wall right behind the door. Over in this direction, you'll find the 3rd cabin, where you have your hanging locker right here. Then if we step inside, you have full standing headroom. And you have the 2 single beds. And then you can put an infill cushion in the middle and make this a queen. And there's also a little bit of storage right in between the beds. You can open that up. And then they have the window, which is a pretty good size for a 3rd cabin. And it can be opened up for some ventilation. And like I said, they will share this head right here, which we just saw. Another nice feature that I noticed underneath the stairs here, they make really good use of this space. Let's unlock it really quick. But under this gas actuated door, you have your combo washer dryer unit tucked underneath the stairs, as well as a bunch of storage space. So it's always nice to see all of the space utilized as best as it can be. And these stairs can be lifted by one hand fairly easily. Let's lock that back into place. And now we're going to head to that other staircase and take a peek at the master cabin. We're going to close this door behind us. The owner is actually on board upstairs on a phone call, so just so we don't disturb each other, here you'll find the beautiful full beam master cabin. You have the TV up on the wall. On the far side of the room, you have a little hanging locker. I love this little seating area right here. And you have a little dressing table built in, but it's also a great place for a game of cards, reading a book, having a morning cup of coffee. And then the closet is right here. And on the opposite side, you can actually get to the ensuite from here. So it is a walkthrough with the shower. You have more storage built in over here. And then here is the ensuite. You have the vanity. The toilet is right to the right. And you have this partial glass partition. And then here is that walk-through shower that we saw earlier. And you have the teak floor in this shower as well. So really beautiful finishes. Actually, I think we'll get a better view out the window from the other side because we're at the end of the marina. So we've seen all of the interior spaces, and now we're going to head outside. We're probably going to do some editing magic. As I make my way outside, I'm going to have to wait for the exterior of the yacht to be cleaned, but it's almost done. So I will catch you in a moment outside of this beautiful yacht. All right, guys, so just bear with me on the exterior portion of this yacht tour. You can see we made our way up to the bow, where you have this incredibly large sun pad right in the middle. And this is really nice because it is adaptable. You can actually raise these two pieces right here, so it forms a bench at the front. And then even further back, this section can also be raised to different positions. So you have adjustable backrests on the sun pad, the adjustable bench, and then built in you actually have a bimini top that will go overhead if you want some protection from the sun. So it's a really customizable layout up here. And then all the way forward, you have your windlass. Then let's take a look. Here you can see your anchor chain. And you also have the anchor right here. You get a very beautiful profile on this yacht. I think the next owner is going to be incredibly happy with this yacht purchase. All right, so we have teleported again up to the Flybridge. And on this yacht, you do have the hardtop overhead. And then at this bar area, you have a sink and a grill. Over here, you do have a fridge or a cooler box, so you can keep your beverages cold up here. And then back here, you have this beautiful table with the L-shaped seating that wraps around it. You get a great view off the back of the yacht. And then forward, you have this massive sun pad area. In some of these areas, the backrest will rise up. And you have your second helm station with your Raymarine screen. You have your joystick for the Cummins pod system, your Fusion stereo system controls, VHF radio, and the compass. So we've seen the bow, we've seen the Flybridge, and now we're going to head down to the cockpit and the engine room, and then I think we'll wrap up this tour. All right, so stepping down into the engine room, you can see your Cummins generator right in the middle. You have your fuel tanks on either side. And then here are the Cummins engines that this yacht comes with. This yacht comes with a pair of Cummins QSC 8.3 liter engines. They're 600 horsepower each, or 1,200 horsepower total. You have a top speed of 30 knots. You can cruise at 24 knots. And at that cruising speed, you'll get around 290 to 300 nautical miles of range. And obviously you can drop that speed down and go a little bit further. So in the cockpit area, you have this beautiful table with the bench seating behind it. And just like all the other areas, this bench seating is adaptable. You can lower these so they sit all the way flush, and you have another sun pad area right back here. There's the hatch to the engine room. And these glass doors into the main salon can be opened up on either side. So you have a lot of flexibility here. And you have a docking station, so it makes it very easy to back this yacht up into a slip. Now I'm going to lower this down really quick. And I did that because this yacht also has an optional crew area. Now realistically, you're not going to run a crew on this yacht, but it makes for a fantastic storage area. But there is a small single berth down here and a tiny, tiny head on the far side of the room. So if you need to house someone overnight, you could definitely do so. And then last but not least, you do have a hydraulic swim platform back here. And you also have an electric sunshade that extends from the top of the yacht here, so you can be protected from the sun while you're on the sun pad. All right, so I'm going to grab my shoes. There's still a lot going on this boat. So I'm going to do the outro off to the side, and I'll also give you a really good profile shot of the yacht. So here's one last profile shot of this yacht. I apologize that it was a little bit cut together here and there. Like I said, the yacht was actively being cleaned. The owners were actually working on board. We had a lot going on. But like I said, this is a fantastic brokerage listing. I don't think it's going to last long. So if you're interested, make sure you reach out to Ian at the Chesapeake Yacht Center. I'm going to link them down in the description. You have all the features and options you could want on a modern yacht at a really great price. So thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next time.